Evening, very filled agenda this evening, so we are a little behind. I do apologize for that. At this time, I'd like to call our it's a special village board meeting to order. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2019. The village clock has it at 8:16 p.m. I'd ask that you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Berg. Here. Trustee Brady.
Here.
Trustee Brennan.
Here.
Trustee Galante. Here. Trustee Glatz.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
President Vandenberg.
Here, thank you. Item number 1, at this time I'd ask for a motion to consider approval of the agenda. Is such a motion?
So moved.
Properly
Second.
moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion will carry. Thank you. Item number 2, at this time I'd ask for consideration to approve the minutes of the special village board meeting that was held on October 15, 2019.
So moved.
It's been properly moved by trustee Glatz. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by trustee Mueller or Brennan? Who was that?
Mueller.
Mueller, thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Item 3, Clerk Therian.
At this time, I'd like to invite Cook County Commissioner Donna Miller to present Cook County updates and an update in the village's UASI grant received from Cook County.
Thank you so much. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Cook County Commissioner Donna Miller of the 6th District, and I want to thank President Vandenberg and the Board of Trustees for allowing me to come and speak tonight, and thanks to the residents who are here at Tinley Park for having me this evening. Part of the 6th District is in Tinley Park, so just wanted to make sure that everybody recognized that. So one of my top priorities as your commissioner is to advocate for support the economic development of our entire region. Cook County has access to resources that can help spur growth in the 6th District. So I'm here to talk to you tonight about one of those programs that Tinley Park successfully secured funding from to support a very important initiative. The Urban Area Security Initiative is a grant administered by the United States Department of Homeland Security. Cook County's Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management, which we just actually changed the name of, is the vehicle that gets those dollars to each municipality. So this year, Tinley Park will receive a $223,000 award for automatic license plate reader. It's ALPR technology system. So congratulations on securing that award. And we are going out to different municipalities throughout the entire 6th District to let them know of different awards that they've been granted, and we appreciate you in looking into applying for these different grants that are out there because they are part of what makes the entire county work. So Cook County is also focused on the 2020 Complete Count Census effort. As everyone knows, the census is coming up in 2020. An undercount could result in a loss of representation and major loss of access to federal funds. So my office will be hosting different community briefings to help educate everyone on how extremely important the census is. And we need your help as the municipality, as residents, as trusted voices to ensure that we have a complete census count. So we have copies of information of that here for you, and I've also brought copies of the South Suburban Economic Growth Initiative, which is part of the county's strategic vision and strategic plan going forward. It was part of the strategic plan for 2019 and will continue on through 2020 as well. There is an emphasis on the South Suburban area as an entire growth region, and it includes 45 different municipalities throughout the entire South Cook, as they call it, South Cook. And the South Suburban Growth Initiative is something that started as of last year, and now it was a phase 1 project. Now there's going to be a phase 2. We're actually putting together what's called a development authority, which is going to focus on those different municipalities and focus on growth initiatives that will affect the entire region. So I'm happy to talk more with you about that, and you'll be getting more information in the coming months as the development authority actually gets formed and gets it to work in our area. So we we have information about that. So I want to thank Tinley Park. You've been a great partner. I'm grateful for the funding sources that exist for our communities to just take advantage of. It's important to me that the county is responsive to the infrastructure needs of the Southland, and I'll continue to work with all the different local municipalities and elected officials to help you guys meet your needs. So if you have any questions, I'll be here for a few minutes, and I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you so much.
Very
Thank
much,
you.
Commissioner Miller.
Thank you.
Two
you.
things. One, the clerk's office is doing a phenomenal job getting the information about the census out. We've appointed our delegates that will be working on behalf of the Village of Tinley Park. So thank you for providing the clerk's office with that information.
Great.
Number two, the grant that was awarded for the license plate recognition, whatever the acronym is for that.
Yeah.
That was presented to the PECR, presented that to the village board. But I think this might be a good opportunity for a nice photo opportunity because the commissioner came all this way down to Tinley Park. So Pat, if you would, and Commissioner, if you'd like to come forward as representative of
sure.
the county, I think this would be a good opportunity for you guys to
That'd be fantastic.
get your photo
Thank
taken.
you. Okay.
Guinness, get the Guinness grin off.
Hey, Pat, I think our police chief should be in on that too for the camera.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Chief. Yes. Come on, Mr. Chairman. It's not every day we get the county commissioners out. Take advantage of this. Thank you so much.
Wait.
Smile, chief.
Thank you, Clerk, for recognizing Commissioner Miller. Item 4 will be Trustee Brennan.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to receive a presentation on the 2019 Tinley Wish Program.
It's been properly moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Floor is yours.
Thank you. I believe Sergeant Butler's got a presentation for us on this phenomenal program.
Good evening. I haven't met quite everyone here, but my name's Chris Butler. I'm a sergeant with the police department. I'm also the Tinley Wish president. Tonight, as we do every year, we come before you to express our thanks and our gratitude for all the support for Tinley Wish. This program's almost a quarter of a century old. It certainly wouldn't exist without support and encouragement from the top down. So Mr. Vandenberg, all the trustees, the chief of the fire department, the police department, Public Works, EMA, our village managers, everybody is phenomenal. We just really appreciate it. It's such an amazing program. And as I look around here, I see a lot of people that no one would even know, but, and I won't call people out, but they come up to me and they donate money. They slip into our meetings and donate money, and for no other reason, and it's just a great cause. This year, our nominations have to be in by November 11th. So if anyone has any that they're sitting on or thinking about, please, you can email them to me and I will get them in for consideration. Gift wrapping is going to be Saturday, December 7th at 9 a.m. at the police department. And the following week, Saturday, December 14th is delivery day. And as we do every year, we would love to have, y'all come out and join us. Everyone's invited. All our citizens are invited. Anyone that wants to show up, there's no special, invitation necessary. We'd love to have you out for either of those days or both of those days. And I know you're behind here, so I'm going to cut out some of the stuff I had. But I just wanted to say, I've been here about 25 years. And when this program first started, I was here. I was a young patrolman. I was a lot skinnier then. But I remember feeling during the delivery, this is such a great thing. And the fact that the village, from the top down, supported it and promoted it and did, hey, whatever you need, let's do it for the people in this community. It was just amazing. And today, the more I get into it, I see it, doesn't matter who sits in this room, all doing a fantastic job supporting it. And, whatever we can do as a village to support the citizens, this village is all about it. So we'd like to say thank you from Tinley Wish. The rest of my board members couldn't make it, but we'd all like to say thank you very much, invite you to come on out.
Thank you for a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sergeant Butler. I didn't mention this at the beginning. We're joined by Troop 442 out of the Tinley Park Community Church here. We have some members of, what den are you guys?
No, they don't have dens in Cub Scouts.
Okay, what, is it PAC?
No, that's Cub Scout.
Why don't you help him,
So this is the,
Bill?
all right, I'm new. All right, let's face the facts. So my son just joined. I'm relatively new to this. I couldn't tell you the first thing about it. All I know is they got their uniforms on and they're here past their bedtimes, I'm sure, and they're here to learn about village government. So the historian of the board here, who knows all about Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, and everything scouting, would you mind properly introducing?
Well, the gentlemen that are here are, in Boy Scouts, you have to get 21 merit badges in order to become an Eagle. 12 are required, and of those 12, 3 concern citizenship in the nation, citizenship in the world, and citizenship in the community. So they are here today to see what goes on in their community, and one of the requirements is to attend one of our board meetings and a chance to talk to people if they can, in order to get one of the requirements done for citizenship in the community.
Well, they've learned one thing. The mayor doesn't know much about it, so I should probably read the handbook a little bit further, huh?
Well, you're still in Cub Scouts, so it's
All right,
okay. All right.
1,000 pardons on that. But we really welcome you here, and we appreciate the fact that you stuck around to learn more about what's going on here in Tinley. So I wanted to give you some special recognition here before we get too much further into the agenda this evening. So welcome. Thank you very much.
And your question, not den, they are in patrols. What patrol do we have, guys?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, you guys don't know either.
All right.
Small group, they don't have a patrol, there's the troop.
Oh, okay, that happens, I understand.
This isn't Sharknado, right? Or whatever that group was I saw there last week? No?
Those are legal.
All right. All
And
right,
just
I'm
let-
getting somewhere.
And just
All
to let
right.
you guys know, 442 pack and troop was my first pack and my first troop was 442.
1,000 years ago.
Yes. They think I knew Lord Baton Powell, but it's okay.
All right, back to business. I apologize. Item number 5, this time I'd ask for a motion to consider approval of the following consent agenda items. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
It's been properly moved by trustee Berg and seconded by trustee Glatz. Madam Clerk, can you read the record, please?
Item A, consider adopting ordinance 2019-0-061, authorizing the disposal of surplus personal property owned by the Village of Tinley Park, excuse me. B, consider request from the Tinley Park Bulldogs, youth baseball and softball, to conduct a Tag Day fundraiser on Saturday, April 18th, 2020, at certain intersections in the Village of Tinley Park. Item C, consider request from the Veterinary Medical Political Action Committee to conduct a raffle on November 8th and 9th, 2019, with the winner to be drawn at the Tinley Park Convention Center on November 9th, 2019. Item D, consider adopting Resolution 2019-R-112, approving an ad services agreement with KMA and Associates. And lastly, item E, consider payment of outstanding bills in the amount of $2,389,785.96 as listed on the vendor board approval reports dated October 18th, October 25th, 2019, and November 1st, 2019.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Does any board member care to remove any of these items for the consent? Let the record reflect there is none. Please call the roll.
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Glatz. Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
President Vandenberg. I apologize.
That motion carries. Thank you. Item 6, trustee Mueller.
Is it item 5?
6.
6. My mistake. I'm actually going to change this one up. I actually going to move, we postponed item number 6 until the November 19th Village Board meeting.
There's a motion to postpone. Is there a second?
Second. There's not?
December 3rd.
Pardon me?
December 3rd, I think.
December 3rd.
The next
I'm
village
sorry.
board meeting, which will be held on December 3rd, according to staff. Since it's been properly moved, is there a second?
Second.
It's been second on the floor. This will be a roll call on this, please.
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Glatz.
And before I vote, just to add to what Mike's motion, Mike is meeting tomorrow with the village attorney and Mr. Verl and his attorney tomorrow.
Correct.
So they asked Mike to postpone it. Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
So the motion to postpone item 6 to the December 3rd meeting has been approved. Thank you. Item 7, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider waiving first reading and adopting ordinance number 2019-0-071, granting a 10-foot variation from section 5.b, Schedule 2 of the zoning ordinance to permit a rear yard setback of 20 feet where a required yard setback is 30 feet to construct a 150-square-foot home addition at 16440 84th Avenue in the R4 PD zoning district.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. So the motion on the floor is to waive first reading for item 7. Is there a second for that?
He's motioning to waive. You guys can waive at your leisure. There's a motion, or Trustee Mueller's motion to waive.
There's a motion on the floor. It's been seconded by Trustee
Just
Glatz.
on the waiving.
So this is a waiving first reading, and then we'll go back to the item.
Okay.
So it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And waiver of first reading has been adopted. You could proceed with the item.
The petitioner, I'm going to mess this one up, Akram Eckhart, located at 16440 84th Avenue, is seeking a variation to permit a principal structure, 3-season room addition that encroaches within a required rear yard setback. The Zoning Board of Appeals held a public hearing on October 10th, 2019, and voted 3-1 to recommend approval of the requested variation in accordance with plans as listed in the list of reviewed plans in the October 10th, 2019 staff report. The Zoning Board of Appeals revised the recommendation conditions to include a requirement that the base of the addition is constructed with brick materials that match the existing structure's first floor brick. This ordinance is now eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Does anybody from the board care to comment on this item? This is again up for adoption. Anyone from the public care to comment on this item? That looked right at you when I said that. Let the record reflect there's none. We'll call a roll on this, please.
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Glatz.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
See one of these.
Motion carries. Item number 8, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting Resolution 2019-R-113, approving a foundation-only permit for Union Square Townhomes, Phase 2, Building A.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Union Square developer Mike Halloran is requesting a foundation-only permit for Building A in his Phase 2 of townhome development located on the north side of 179th Street at Oak Park Avenue. He is requesting the foundation-only permit so that he can complete construction of the building by spring as part of his pre-sale obligations for 3 of the 5 units. A building permit cannot be issued due to the expiration of the MWRD permit for the project. An extension for the permit has been applied for, but is uncertain as to when it will be issued. The granting of this permit will allow the developer to commence work on the foundation immediately. We discussed this earlier during the COW, and this resolution's also up for adoption.
Thank you. Anything else from community development? COW stands for Committee of the Whole, by the way. It's not that we had cows in here. That might get lost in the context.
Thought they're at Oberweis.
Again, this is eligible for adoption. Any comments from the board? Any comments from the public? Let the record reflect there's none. We'll call the roll, please.
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Glatz.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Item 9, receive comments from the staff. Anything from staff this evening? Dominic has something from the mayor's office.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So I just want to make an announcement from the mayor's office. On Thursday, November 21st, Commissioner Dan Patlack with the Cook County Board of Review will be doing, as has happened in years prior, we'll be doing a property tax appeal seminar here at the Village Hall, free for residents, specifically for residents of Bremen Township, whose appeal session or season is open right now and I believe closes on December 3rd. This will be at 6 p.m. here at the Carlson Center at Village, go from 6 to roughly 7 o'clock. Again, that's Thursday, November 21st. Commissioner Patlack and some analysts from his office will be here to go over the steps of how to file a property tax appeal. If there's any questions that residents may have, they can do it online or downtown at their office. I believe it's not on the website yet, but we're hoping to get it, just that info out so folks know it is on Thursday, November 21st.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anything else from staff this evening? No. Very good. Item 10, receive comments from the board.
I would just like to add one thing, that the Boy Scouts, if I may, Mr. Mayor, if they had any questions for the mayor or any of the board members concerning your merit badge, any questions you'd like to ask?
Don't all get up at once.
I think that's a resounding no.
Okay, anything else?
I'd like to wish every veteran in Tinley Park a very happy Veterans Day. Kristen, happy Veterans Day early, and I hope you all join us at the Pat Ray Plaza on Monday,
At 10 o'clock.
10 a.m., 29 degrees.
I do, Jake. I just want to thank PJM, the clerk's office, and Tarika for doing a good, such a good job on the FOIAs. We had a complaint with the Attorney General's office that just came back again today, being denied due to the fact that they're doing everything they're supposed to. Anything you want to add? No. Good job.
Good job, guys.
Good job, Pat.
Anything else? No. Item 11, receive comments from the public.
I have a question regarding
You can step forward and use the microphone, sir. Thank you.
my name is Jim Salkus. Regarding the mental health tract, I understand the governor's withdrawn the offer to sell that land. Can you guys elaborate what happened and what the future of that tract is? That's kind of an important piece of land.
Yeah, the village received a letter from the Department of Central Management Services indicating that the governor's office is not interested in selling the village of Tinley Park, the land at this time. We've reached out to CMS seeking further, seeking clarification on exactly what that means and what at this time means. We've not heard back from them yet, but we will be continuing to try to attempt to contact them to find out what it is they plan to do with that land. If not, give it to the park.
Did the governor offer a reasoning and a reason for the withdrawal of the?
As of this date, CMS has not offered us any reason.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. There's no other questions. We'll move on to item 12. At this time, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn into executive session to discuss the following items. A, litigation when an action against or affecting or on behalf of the particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent, in which case the basis for the findings shall be recorded and entered into the minutes of the closed meeting. B, collective negotiating matters between the public body and its employees or their representatives, or deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees. C, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body, or legal counsel for the employees of the public body, or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee of the public body or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. D, the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired. And E, the setting of a price for sale or lease of property owned by the public body. It's been properly moved by
Seconded.
trustee Glatz, seconded by trustee Mueller. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. We'll be adjourned into executive session, and there shall be nothing to follow. Thank you very much, and drive safely.